Welcome back to Regular Guys Outdoors. I'm Chris. Elk season is just a few days away, and that means I've spent the entire summer getting ready. I don't have a tag this year, but I'm going with Brian to help him call, hopefully to help him pack out meat, and to do some filming. So part of getting ready is pack marches. Got to get your feet toughened up, got to get your body conditioned to carry the weight through the mountains. Even though you didn't know it at the time, you were keeping me company, so I thank you. Manitou incline, first time for the season. No real weight, just 3 quarts of water and a protein bar. Starting to hit the spot where it just gets nasty. That's the false summit up top.
Well, oh yeah, she'll make it before you look at her. That's her for sure. And she's got the angry like walk. You can tell too. It's pure hatred. She's got in there. That walk is not a great one, but fueled by hate. Look at her.
Another day on the incline. Going light. I got 9 quarts of water on me, so I should be just under or just at 25 pounds. It's gonna be a long day, long morning anyway. Update Facebook, check. My boo-boo ankle is in full effect today, and these boots that I bought actually exacerbate the problem. So unfortunately they support the outside of my foot too much, which pushes it upward, and then when I step on a rock on that outside edge or step on the wrong slope of the trail, it is hurting. So new set of boots before hunting season. I should say another new set of boots before hunting season. You know, the bad part is when I tried them on and wore them around, I kind of felt that outside edge. Certain shoes or boots do that. They I don't know if they're just completely flat and I don't like that, or if they're actually got a slight rise in the sole on the outside. But I thought with putting my inserts in there that are pretty tall arch supports that it would at least counterbalance it out, but nope. I've about fallen a couple times when I step on a rock on that outside edge. Not good. Getting old sucks. All right, so we're doing a pack march. I got 51 pounds wet weight, so by the time I drink my water, I'll be under 50. But I'm in a neighborhood because of my boo-boo foot. On last Wednesday, I wanted to be on smooth ground, even ground, and I also bought new boots. So right now my pack, the way I have it packed, it's pushing my head down. It's kind of annoying. I just didn't want to risk messing with the boo-boo foot again, and so far it feels pretty good in these new boots and on the smooth ground. So this route I'll gain probably 650 feet of elevation by the time I hit about 2.6 miles, which will be my turnaround. So basically I'm just trying to get my workouts and conditioning in and protect my boo-boo foot. This is definitely not my neighborhood. These houses go for like 2.5 times starting point of what my house would go for. It's just where I come to work out. I come here quite often to go up these hills. Well, here we go. Another day on the incline, and taking the big pack now. 43 pounds when I left the house. I'm expecting to get broke off. As usual, I'm starting down here in the city of Manitou. Takes me about 15 minutes to get to the incline proper, but that's a good solid warm-up. So we'll see. I'm expecting this to be terrible. See you up there. been rough. I got about 600 steps left to go. Right up top. Less than 200 to go, and I am feeling it. This last 200 is going to be rough. Look at Colorado Springs down there. Kansas is way out there. Ooh, I'm looking rough, feeling rough. Update the Insta, right?
That is impressive.
I'm about 2 hours and 15 minutes into it, and I had to break out the headphones. The downhill, I hate. I absolutely do hate it. It's about 4 miles back to my car from the top of the incline, and you know, it's not necessarily that hard. It's just annoying the whole way. But on an upside, my boo-boo foot does not hurt today at all. So the new shoes have helped, and I gave it that rest last week by just walking asphalt roads nice and smooth in the new boots last week as well. So I guess it's just shows the importance of having footwear that fits you properly. All right, I'm going to take back a little bit of what I said about it not being hard downhill. The downhill is wrecking my quads bad with 40 pounds on the backside here. Whew. Parking lots right down there, but once I hit that, I got 3/4 mile back down to the main avenue in town. I hate this part. And now it's actually hard. Well, it turns out it was only 5.4 miles. It broke me off pretty good. Not quite as bad as I thought. So I haven't reached my limit, but I can see my limit. It ain't that far up ahead. 5.4 miles, that was brutal. Brutal. If you've never been to Manitou Springs, it can be a very interesting place. Interesting being the polite way. Dude, 6 miles, 60 pounds, and I am 1/4 mile from the house. I'm ready to drop this off, boy. Feet are starting to hurt. Well, it's August 5th, and I'm doing another 6 with 60 on, and I'm absolutely 100% not feeling it today. So I just gotta go up this road for 3 miles, and then that'll force me to have to do 6 on the way back. But we're doing trails today at a park, as opposed to the asphalt I did last week. But I saw this. So I had to take a video of that there. Looks like that turkey may have not had a good day. Goes back in through there. That's a helicopter. I see the wings back there. It's been eaten up. It's right down in there, about 12 feet. Well, since I was being a baby about it this morning, I added 1/4 mile to the end, so that'll be a 1/2 mile total. We got nice views up here. Looking east here. Kind of hazy today. Oh, hummingbird. I've got about 1/3 of a mile to go, and if I thought I was being a baby this morning, being a baby right now, I'm ready to drop this bad boy off. On the downhill part, you get a significantly faster pace. Then you end up rolling more on the balls of your feet. So that's one reason why I like this route. And I do similar routes sometimes just because you got to get that conditioning on the balls of the feet. Going up something really steep, it's probably great for your legs and lungs and heart. It just doesn't do much for my feet. But these flatter, faster ones, these are the pack marches that get my feet conditioned. So you got to implement these bad boys too, so you can get your feet toughened up so you don't get blisters during the season, or at least manageable ones, and not be jacked up completely. I can see the car. The old telltale sign, turkeys. It's August 18th. I got 58 pounds in my pack, and it's so hazy you can't even see back there. I think the fires have pushed the smoke back this way from the west being on fire. But I didn't get my pack march in last week because I was running around with Jeff and Bart, southeast Colorado, Missouri. So I'm back on it now. I've actually backed up a day on my routine. I was on a weekly schedule, so I'm now at 13 days instead of 14 days between pack marches, or I should say I'm at 13 instead of what should have been 14 on my weekly schedule. So I'm backed up a day, about 2 weeks out from meeting Brian for elk archery, which I'm not hunting in, but I'm going with, so I got to be in shape too. And after this, I'm gonna grab some of the food I brought with me, go over to the archery range for a little bit, shoot my bow. Been having a heck of a time with it until recently. Had my strings replaced, D-loop wasn't right, peep sight wasn't right, and got it paper tuned and all that jazz. So now my 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 are about dead on again. Keep working on that. Maybe I'll use it for deer season in Missouri and Wisconsin. Probably not though. Probably just take the crossbow. Nice little hill right here. I think today's going to be somewhere between 5 and 6 miles. Kind of a loop. Different route than I've been taking. All right, this morning is the last pack march before the season opens. We'll do something I haven't done before, but I've thought about. Walk up the bar trail to the bailout of the incline, then get on the incline, go to the top of the incline. So I got 41 pounds today. I don't know, it's probably gonna take an hour to get there to the incline, especially from where I start down in town. The sun's probably brutal on the camera. Sorry about that. So we're just gonna do that, see what we do. So the bar trail and the incline are all co-located with the Pikes Peak Cog Railway. So it's summertime, it's a constant congestion of people and cars. So we made it to the bailout. We're an hour and 5 minutes in. And unfortunately, you enter on the very steep spot. That's what Brian looks like when he's hiking with his kid. That's getting some right there. So the way back down, I'm just retracing my steps. So I went back down the incline to the bailout, and that really did a number on my leg going down the incline. That's nasty. So it's gonna make the hike back probably a little nastier too. Starting to get the balls of my feet hurting, which is good. They need the work if they're hurting. They need the conditioning, if you will. In addition to the ruck marches, I typically will then add about 15 minutes or so to my cardio workout. So instead of 30 to 40 minute cardio, I'm doing 45 minutes to an hour cardio. I know this isn't the most exciting video, but if you're still here, I thank you. The point of me showing this isn't to show you, hey, I can do this, or hey, I do that. It's kind of to demonstrate that work has been put in. Brian's put in work, I've put in work, and so if we fail, you know, the disappointment's a little lower because of the work went in. If we win, we fill a tag, that level of excitement's even higher because we know we've done the work and we put in the work. So that's kind of what we're trying to show right here. So the only variable I didn't do this year was I didn't shoot my bow as much as I normally do. Normally I'd shoot about 5 times a week, but I did not this year because I'm not hunting elk with a bow this year. So other than that, it's been kind of the same. I'm certainly glad summer's over. I'm tired of practicing. I'm ready to get out after those elk and do it for real. Hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and give us that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down there, and as always, thanks for watching.